This podcast is for voice teachers and coaches to answer the question, how do I grow my teaching business and even break out of that one-on-one lesson model so that I can reach and teach who I want whenever I want? I'm your host, Allie Tyler, voice teacher of over a decade and marketing and business coach for fellow voice teachers. Welcome to the Voicepreneur podcast. Hey, lovely voice teacher. I wanted to give you a heads up that this episode you're about to listen to is repurposed from a different location. So you may be hearing an audio response to one of my one-on-one voice teacher clients, or you may be hearing a little snippet from a group call inside of the Voicepreneur program, or you may be hearing an audio broadcast that I send out to the teachers inside of my offer called The T. So these are really the three places that I connect with voice teachers on a regular basis. Now, the Voicepreneur program, or VP as we call it, is the space where you can have it all. You get access to all of the business and marketing courses inside of there, which is so much juicy content. I literally cannot begin to tell you. You also get hot seat group coaching with me twice a month, and you plug into a community of seriously incredible voice teachers who are walking the walk with you, and they are all over the world. So that is inside of our very special program called VP. Now, if you want a more affordable option, we have The T, and The T is specifically a broadcast channel on Telegram where you can submit questions anonymously, and every week I go in on Telegram and I answer them in the form of a voice text. The members call it like their private podcast channel. It's really fun, and it's a super great affordable way to get coaching without paying that coaching fee or the coaching fees or having to wait for a scheduled call, because you can literally submit your questions anytime that you have them. So you can check out these offers and everything else that we have here at the Voicepreneur inside of the show notes attached to this episode. I truly can't wait to hear how this lands for you, so let me know your takeaway on Instagram. Shoot me a DM at the Voicepreneur. Enjoy the episode. What is the best way to grow an email list, even with a small following on Instagram? So there's a few ways, of course, that we can build our email list. There's actually tons of ways that we can build our email list, but the three kind of favorite ways that I like to do it. The first one is you can always have a freebie. And we all know that a freebie is basically just something that you are offering for free in exchange for their name and their email address. It can be so freaking simple. It can be a warm-up track. It could be a PDF guide. Like, when I think about freebies, I want it to be really something that I've either already done, I already have, and I can repurpose, or it's something that I can make so quickly. So do not let the freebie be a distraction. If you are overthinking your freebie, don't do it. You actually don't need a freebie to get an email address, which leads me into the second way. So the second way, and this is the way that I've been doing it lately, which has been so much more fun and so much easier to do. I've created kind of this exclusivity or this more intimate community vibe around my email list, and I'm calling it the email club. And I'm thinking specifically about the Voicepreneur, but I can do the exact same thing for the whole voice if I wanted to, where you come up with some sort of like vibey name, right? The email club or the email fam or whatever it is. And you are marketing this on your Instagram stories, in your content, wherever you want to, as this ultra exclusive community that you are sharing updates with, and special letters and pre-sales and discounts and anything that like you want to share with them first before you actually share it in the public. So I do this with every single offer I create. I do some sort of pre-sale or a discount, and I offer it to the email club first. And then I go into Instagram stories and I say, hey y'all, I'm working on this thing. It's so freaking cool. Here's how it's going to change your life. But you can only get this discount if you are inside of the email club. And then leading into the third way, super easy way to do this is you have people engage with your content and share their email address with you. So for example, if you are inside of Instagram stories, you can, do this kind of sales sequence, so to speak. And then at the very last slide, you can say, question poll or question sticker, drop your email below if you want to join the email club, or DM me the word email and I'll get you inside of the email club, right? So you're having them actually engage and share their email address with you. I've been doing this so many times with all of my programs, with literally anytime I want to just build my email list. And it is so easy. Like if last week I sent out an email to the email club, and it was a personal special letter from my heart about all the chaos happening in my life. If I wanted to use that as a way to actually build my email list, I could have. I didn't, but I could have, or I could have been like, you know what, I'm going to take a little screenshot of this email and I'm going to blur it out and I'm going to say, oh my gosh, there's so many crazy things happening in my life right now. Inside of the email club, I shared X, Y, and Z. I also shared this, and that, and blah, blah, blah. If you want to get in on the email club and you want to know what's going on, put your email below or DM me your email and I can build my email list from there, right? So that's really how I like to build my email list. It is so easy, so simple. And again, it's really about teasing. It's really about incentivizing. It's really about showing a kind of behind the scenes of what it's like to be inside of your email club or your email fam or whatever name you come up with. But really the goal is for people to actually engage and send you, I should say, their email address. So that is how I like to build my email list, even with a small following on Instagram. Oh my goodness, that was so juicy, and I'm so glad you're still here listening. You are amazing, and I can't wait to see what you take away from this episode and what you bring into your teaching business. Oof, it is going to be so good. If you want to come and see for yourself what it means to grow and scale your teaching business, come and check out the resources inside of the show notes or visit us over at thevoicepreneur.com. If you enjoyed this episode, take a screenshot, share it on your Instagram stories, and tag me at The Voicepreneur. Or if that's not your vibe, that's totally fine. Share it with your 2 best voice teacher friends so that we can continue spreading the good word that you can create a sustainable, spacious, and fun as fudge cake teaching business that makes an enormous impact on your students' lives and your life and your bank account. It's awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see how your business changes your life. I'll catch you in the next episode.